Alfie Boe in Pittsburgh at the station, one of my favorites. Thank you so much for visiting us.
It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you. Thank you.
And you just got back from England. You were performing at the Queen's Jubilee. How much fun is that? What was that like?
That was only Monday gone, and it was incredible. It was an amazing event to be at. Partly being surrounded by such wonderful artists like Paul McCartney and Stevie Wonder and Sir Elton John and Tom Jones, Shirley Bassey. It was amazing to be in their company, in their presence. But the highlight, I think, was first and foremost was being able to sing for the royal family and getting to meet the Queen afterwards as well was something special, very special.
I was going to ask, so you met the Queen, what was she like?
She's a lovely lady. I've met her a few times, and she's very pleasant. She's beautiful. She's gone through a lot in her 60 years of reign, and she's a very, very special lady. She represents the best of England, really. You know, she is England.
So when you meet the Queen, what do you talk about?
Well, you know, we spoke about the show. She asked me what else I was doing, and I told her that I was doing a UK tour and then coming over to the US in October, and we just spoke about how much travel was involved in it, and yeah, we just general conversation really. I congratulated her on her anniversary, and it was lovely, and then she was on to the next person. So
How cool is that?
but she really makes you feel very special every time she talks to you. It's like really intense and really sort of like, I'm giving you giving you a moment here, and it's beautiful. It's a really special moment. You really feel like she's dedicating a nice amount of time to you. You know, very, like she's known you for years in a way.
Really? Oh, I love to hear that. That's wonderful. Well, Alfie, I became a huge fan of you watching Les Mis. I'm a huge Les Mis fan, and you played Jean Valjean, one of my favorite roles, and you made me cry. You made my family cry. What's it like to be you're a part of the 25th anniversary production in London. What's it like to be part of something so special and make people feel that way?
It will be something that will stay with me for the rest of my career. I think, you know, that really turned my life around, taking on that role and doing the 25th anniversary concert. It was a real piece of history, you know, and on such a big scale as the O2 Arena, which had 20,000 people in it, and then broadcast in cinemas, and then later on around the world on TV. It was incredible to be a part of it and to be playing the main role, yeah, it's something I'll never ever forget.
And you're known in England, best known, I would say, for being an opera singer. But I think over here in the States, a lot of people recognize you for musical theater. You won a Tony for La Boheme, and then of course you did the London production of Les Mis. And now you're a recording artist, and we just got some fun facts that your album went platinum. The album Alfie that just came out.
So I'm very pleased about that. Very lucky. Yeah. It's nice to reach those milestones, but no, I did really start as an opera singer. I trained as an opera singer, and Les Misérables was really the first musical theatre that I ever really did. I did a bit when I was a younger kid, but on the professional stage, Les Misérables was the first musical theatre thing I did really. So it was quite a departure from the opera world, and then into musical theatre, then records, and so I've been making records for like several years, and but recently like we've said, it's just gone platinum. It's been successful, so.
I'd say.
Thank you. Yeah.
And you just released it June 5th, right? A couple days ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's nice.
Wow. And the album includes some really great musical theater songs. Tell us about some of those.
It's got a lot of musical theater songs on it. Well, half and half in a way. There's Wheels of a Dream, which is one of my favourite songs on the album, from Ragtime. There's Being Alive from Sondheim's Company. There's Music of the Night, there's Bring Him Home, of course. There's some wonderful tracks, beautiful songs like First Time Ever I Saw Your Face, made famous by Roberta Flack. A lovely duet on there that I was lucky enough to sing with Robert Plant from Led Zeppelin, a song called The Song to the Siren, which is a Tim Buckley song, and it's a beautiful, beautiful, haunting melody and lovely song. And Robert was an amazing guy to work with on that. So there's another song on there, Come What May, a duet that I did with a lady called Kerry Ellis. And then also I duetted with Nick Jonas from the Jonas Brothers. We did Empty Chairs from Les Misérables together. So very lucky to have worked with the people that I have.
And it's a great album. People should definitely listen to it. It's wonderful.
Thank you.
Of all the songs that you've performed for your albums and opera, do you have a favorite? Do you have one that you sing around the house with your family?
Oh my goodness, there's two songs at the moment that are really, really inspiring me and changing me as an artist, changing me as a performer, because they really fill me with so much energy and so much passion. And I try and transfer that onto the stage in my physicality, in the way I move, in the way I handle my microphone, the way that it's just all these little things that I do. But these songs really inspire me. There's one called Rank Strangers, which is about a Civil War soldier coming back home from the war and not really recognizing anybody in his village anymore. Everybody that he knew had died in the battles with him, so he's come back to a town full of strangers, basically. It's quite a sad little song, but very touching, very strong. And then there's one of my favourite songs that I do is a John Prine song, American folk artist John Prine, Angels from Montgomery, and we've done quite a special arrangement of that, where we sing the song pretty straight and beautiful and straightforward, and then it gets to the end of the song and people think it's over. We go back into it in a bit more of a rockier feel and a bit more of a dramatic feel. And it's quite a nice arrangement that we've done, and it just inspires me to perform. It really fills me with a lot of energy. So those are the two in my repertoire at the moment that I tend to sing a lot.
All right, thanks for sharing. And a lot of fans, they know your story, and you've been asked this so many times, you know. And what a wonderful story! You were polishing cars, singing, and someone suggested you should do this as a profession. Do you remember the song that you were singing?
I do. It was I think it was somewhere from West Side Story, because I was in a production of West Side Story at the time, and it happened to be on the radio, and it was an amateur production. It was on the radio at the time, and so I just started singing along to it, and then I just carried on singing all the other songs that were on the radio, and this guy overheard me and said, you know, you've got a good voice, you should try and become a professional singer. And he told me about an opera company in London that were auditioning for young artists, young performers for the next tour, and suggested I go down and try out for them. So I did, and got taken on, and that was the start of my professional career in a way.
I love that story, and now you're a huge star and have such an amazing voice. And everyone can hear your voice here in Pittsburgh. You're coming to Pittsburgh.
I will be in October, yeah. So I'm looking forward to coming back. It'll be a good night, good show, and you'll get to hear all these songs that I've been talking about.
We can't wait. Well, I look forward to it. I must be there. I plan to get some tickets and come.
Well, the concert that I'm going to be doing, it's with more of a rock band now. So I've got quite a rocky sound and a country sound. So I'm hoping it'll appeal to everybody. Hoping it'll appeal to the listener.
How fun! I bet it will.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. This was an absolute pleasure.
My pleasure. Thank you. Cheers.